let's get started with our first activity. So I'm going to go into Pythonista, and I'm going to hit New File. And then I'm going to hit Empty Script. And I'm going to give it we're going to create a nice hex spiral. So I'm just going to call it NiceHexSpiral.py. I'm going to save it wherever I want to save it. In this case, I'll just keep it on the iPad. Hit Create. So now it's just going to give me an empty space. So what you want to do is just follow along with this on your iPad while I'm doing it, or maybe watch it, however you prefer. So the first line I'm going to write is hashtag NiceHexSpiral.py. And the hashtag, what that does is it actually tells the compiler to ignore that line, because that's really just a comment or a note for me and for anyone else who looks at the file. So that's what that hashtag does. Then I'm going to hit Enter, and I'm going to type import turtle. So, and we're going to talk more about this a little bit later in the week when I break down what each line is doing. But what I'm doing there is I'm importing the turtle library. A library in Python is basically a collection of code that can help you write your own code. And in this case, we want to have this little graphics, these graphics capabilities, so that we can draw nice figures of various sorts, which you'll see. Then I'm going to hit Enter again. I'm going to type colors equals red. Now notice I'm using single quotation marks. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. Okay, then I'm going to hit Enter again. Now I'm going to type T, again the equal sign, turtle, pen, excuse me, and incidentally that capitalizing pen is important. Parentheses, hit Enter. Then again, turtle, BG color, black. Okay. And as I say, what I'm going to do is later in the week, I'm going to give you a video once you guys have done a first try on this. I'm going to put another video up explaining what each of these lines are doing. So right now, I'm really just hoping for you to jump in and get started and not worry too much about making mistakes, because as I said, mistakes are how we learn. So then I'm going to type for x in range, parentheses 360, and then a colon, okay? And then I'm going to type T pen color colors, and then a bracket, X, and then this little symbol of the percent sign, shift, hit shift, and the number 5, and 6. And what you want to do when you're writing the code, you want to look back and forth at the video and back to here to make sure you're getting the code right. Then I'm going to type, I'm going to hit Enter. I'm going to go to the next line, type T dot or period with parentheses X divided by 100 plus 1, and then end the parentheses. Then Enter again, T dot forward X, T, then Enter again, T dot left 59. Okay, so now I'm going to go and hit play. Up in the upper right hand corner, you see this triangle. I'm going to hit play, and see what happens. And there we see this little figure in the center starts drawing. It's a little triangle. And the colors are changing each time it goes around, or each side, I should say, of the figure of the hexagon, a hexagon being a six-sided figure, it's changing. All right? And we did all of that with code. So this is going to keep going. Let's watch it for a little bit and see how that works out. And this is actually the turtle library. Is a really neat way to both, jump in and learn Python, but also as a way to create fun little art projects or activities using code as opposed to drawing itself, by hand or what have you. So you can do all sorts of different figures using the turtle library. It's actually, when I was a kid, I went to a programming camp during one of my summers, and we were using the Logo programming language, which is the turtle library is based off of. So this is has a time-honored tradition in learning programming with kids. So then it keeps going, and okay, so it's ended. So what I want you to do now is I want you to try the code and yourself. And like I said, if you run into any problems, go ahead and post the error you get to the board or email me with it, and we will work through it. It's great though if you post it to the board, because then to the forum, because then I can help you troubleshoot, and then the other students can see too, and it helps them learn as well. So, but either way, whatever works. But like I say, if you're having any difficulties, please